Okay guys, moving on to order of operations, or we can work with something BODMAS. There's BODMAS, this BODMAS or BOMDAS. It just depends on what you actually want to use, but ngozozvona with time codes which one is the best. Plus with skill and knowledge, it becomes better. You won't confuse between the two. Okay, there are two important notes to note here. These, to avoid confusion, remember the following rules. A, if there are no brackets, do multiplication and division before addition and subtraction. Here we actually mean that if there are no brackets, like for example, let's say 18 minus 6 times 2. Here there are no any brackets. So the first thing is either you do division if it's there, or you do multiplication if it's there first. So meaning you would start with this part before you deal with this other part. Okay, then the second part says if there are brackets, simplify the terms in the brackets first. Okay, what we mean by this is like, let me say B here. What we mean is, if we say 4 times 6 minus bracket 7 minus 3, meaning here you're no longer observing the rule of multiplication first or division first. Since here we've got multiplication, but you have to first follow the rule of the brackets first before you follow the multiplication sign first. So here we would solve that which is in the brackets, and then later solve that which involves multiplication and division, and so on. Those rules are sometimes called rules of precedence, like we have got an order to do things. So I'm going to do example 7. Example 7, and try to make you understand it. So it says find the value of 16 times 2 minus 3 plus 14 divided by 7. So in this case, where you are not given brackets, I would say introduce your own brackets. I personally would say just introduce your own brackets and deal with your sums. So on such a scenario, I would say come and put brackets here and here, and then leave this other part outside. So meaning if I have to solve that which is in the brackets first. Okay guys, you cannot put, when you are given a sum without brackets, you cannot put brackets anyway. Like if this sign was subtraction and you just decide from nowhere to just put 16 minus 2, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're not given brackets and you want to put brackets, first you actually have to, you have to follow the order of precedence of multiplication first, division first, right? Then addition and subtraction later. Here I'm just highlighting the part that I want to do, so that I don't confuse my things, I don't mix things up, I don't get myself confused, just to make these things easier, because they are actually just easy. So I'm going to start with this part. This is 16 times 2. I will get 32. Is it 32? Yeah, it's 32. Minus 3 plus, then I'll deal with this part again. 14 divided by 7, that's 2. So now I'm left with subtraction and addition. Yes? Okay guys, so now we have 32 minus 3 plus 2. Okay, so using the rule of BODMAS, that's addition then subtraction. Okay, this is division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. But the BO use no longer sure what it represented, but it's actually, it doesn't affect anything related to the important part is this, just the BODMAS. Okay, so applying the BODMAS to this part, we are going to say is our okay, like we are going to start with addition, right? And I was saying each value possesses a sign, whether it's positive or it's negative, whether it's present or not present, but it actually possesses a sign. And this 32 here possesses an plus sign. In despite of could it has got a sign or it doesn't, it just has got the positive. If you find it like this, okay, for any number, not just 32. Okay, so you're going to say 32 plus 2 minus 3. I'm just rearranging. So I'm going to get 34 here minus 3, 31. So my final answer is 31. Okay, so we are going to move on to part of I'm not longer sure you no, let me just continue. Moving on to parts of like terms. Like terms in order of upper operation. Like just like terms. Given an example such as 3x plus 2 plus 5x. Like terms, they add up. Unlike terms, they don't add up. Wow, that's how it works. So we are going to say 3x. So rearranging, we get 3x plus 5x plus 2. And this gives me 8x plus 2. And this is our final answer, 8x plus 2. Please, 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 I beg you, do not add 8x plus 2 and get 10x. Please, there's no such thing. There is no such thing. I repeat, there is no such thing.